The middle path, Tao, a symbol aroused from a living paradox amidst arduous and painful duality. The terrible number 2, whereas Tao translates into the just and righteous balance between lower self and divine consciousness. At life stage, we all perform a newborn claimed by two mothers, sword cut in halves, a King Solomon decision, each half delivered to a column. At north column, the physical body, the bread, and at south column, the fish, the consciousness that led us in life realm through intense friction and heat aroused between these two powerful titanic opposite forces. Temples, human bodies, nature, and sky planets are bipolar. Some luminous, temples with 3 columns, most telluric, stadiums confronting 2 rivals. Our right hand, giver, our left side, receiver. Positive polarity, negative afterwards. Magnetic north guides, magnetic south call. Planets in direct transit, then retrograde ones. Clear day now after dark night off. While as Plato caves or staged, cognitive darkness immersed, we do spot ourselves satiating on egotistic wishes and intents, do we do so since the newborns. But after growing, we began to share our fears and anxieties with the great family, our country. So great social acceptable behaviors codes were written and applied, thus originating our religions and with them aroused our great civilization with almighty splendor and glory. However, immersed in cognitive darkness, everything that seems to be aren't. Surprise! Some rare men, birth time energy enabled to afford alchemical leaps, yet provided not torn as stifle, while also freed from lower self-egotism, upon reaching age of 30, do definitively rebel against all faith prophets, all religions, and all fake lords, deciding to escape from their slavery, and so they crossed the Red Sea towards Soul Orients. When this stormy and annoying crossing ends, yet guided by a true inner master, being also aware that it surely had to be done, they faced an unexpected new fantastic reality, far from the bygone, utterly illusory one, whereas earlier, to evolve 100 yards straight ahead, one must walk 100 miles, both sides drifting. A suffering and long-lasting newborn delivery above the waist, of virgin nature, a Templar initiation of a Caesar, Czar, Kaiser, etc., which one is directly recognized aboard a floating basket on the Red Sea, exactly at noon, hungry yet amazed by a brave new world, with their new landscapes, touched by a joyful presence of a brethren able to assist him in developing his hitherto unknown innate abilities, thus affording him to freely move through Almighty Sophia, the ancestral wisdom. The newborn suddenly realizes he never was a horse, though he is really a royal heart Knight Templar, and no one will ever be able to ride him, as he is from now on a knight and lord of himself. After a tricky yet rewarding inner growth through North Column, the entire apprentice is led to a new experience, fellowcraft, whereas from South Column he could realize with total peace of mind the outbreak of ecliptic titanic energies. He recognizes here all wise decisions stemming from Soul Orients, each a perfect consciousness synthesis from a better united intent views. Therefore, he realizes that there is nor good neither evil, only actions. Yet to every action, inexorably and sequentially arises reaction. The third experimental physics law from Sir Isaac Newton is energetically equivalent to a baby cut in halves, the right hand to not look what the left hand does, etc. He then realizes that everybody is energetically and automatically self-balanced at the middle path. initiation, an incredible inner growth momentum, by magnifying universe consciousness, the Akasha, a master assumes a daunting task with surmounting responsibility, as to take his family to evolve 100 yards straight ahead in a short 110 yards, almost driftless walk. He identifies Tree of Life as his own body structure, yet also detecting through all universe consciousness and borders, as the most perfect embodiment that enables to know thyself and to also allow the universe to be aware of his existence. As a worshipful master, profoundly literate, he now acts creatively, relying solely on universe consciousness, inwardly God from golden proportions that vibrates on his physical body in all nature and universe through mutual energy resonance. Unexpected and inexorably, likewise Greek philosopher Sisyphus, who spent his whole existence pushing Malkuth upward till reaching mountain summit, a small rose stone he was as a newborn, magnifying it, the worshipful master literally sits at Solomon's throne, when it suddenly collapses, shattering thousands of pebbles while rolling down through steep slopes that will donate birth and life to new human beings, animals, birds, fish, plants, and minerals. So here is a past master, redeeming with his body remains a new life outbreak, with life, love, and union disseminating through all creation. But his conscience shall await a new physical body around the equator, with a holy grail broad enough to house him in a new life.